A difficult Commonwealth campaign for Australia's fastest male swimmer, but Kyle Chalmers once again proving actions speak louder than words.
There's the gold medal for Kyle, the 100 free. He's the Commonwealth champion.
The king of the pool claiming his throne, winning gold in the men's 100-metre freestyle. However, the 24-year-old from country South Australia admitting taking to the blocks was his biggest challenge.
It took all my courage and all my energy just to stand behind the blocks and swim this morning. It's not something that I wanted to do.
During his run in Birmingham, Kyle took to social media defending himself against made-up claims alleged by the media, saying his mental health has reached rock bottom, questioning his time in the sport.
For how it's unfolded, definitely makes me question my future in the sport. I'm not a robot. We have feelings, we have emotions. We're no different than everyone else.
Chalmers egging himself on, becoming an inspiration for those battling with mental health, showing that the external noise can never drown out the internal.
Kyle Chalmers in front. Coming at him is Tom Dean, the silver medalist from the 200. The Chalmers story, It keeps getting bigger.
Walking away with the game's record in the semi and a gold medal to cap things off in the final. For Kyle Chalmers, the person, there is nothing left to prove. Henry Millick, 7 Spencer Golf News. A day young Crows fans will never forget. Former captain and club legend Tex Walker alongside young gun Riley Thilthorpe ran a clinic in hopes of helping the next generation improve their game.
Yeah, I flew in this morning, Thilly flew in on Friday afternoon, so come out and ran a clinic with 20 kids ranging from 8 years of age to 14, so had a bit of fun here today.
The club's 2 key forwards keeping things simple for the youngsters, working through the fundamentals.
Yeah, it's pretty basic because we had such a big age group, so a little bit of kicking, a little bit of handballing, a couple of races, a couple of games, bit of goal kicking, which Texan can use a bit of work in, so we had a good fun, yeah.
The Eyre Peninsula Crows supporter group held their annual Christmas show where both players stayed for a Q&A. Tex says it's important for him and the club to connect with the regional fan base.
They don't get the access to, stars like Filthy, like some city kids do, so it's always good to come out here and spend a bit of time with them and try and teach them a few skills and encourage them to keep playing footy.
As for the rest of the playing group, pre-season is just on the horizon. Both players are optimistic for the 2023 season, with the goal of making the 8 a priority for the club. And with some new recruits to the cavalry, they think they can do exactly that.
It's always good to get back in and get fit and get strong, and hopefully we can push for the finals next year.
I think we're getting a lot of games to the younger boys, and obviously ranks coming over is going to be huge for us, so looking forward to the forward line. I think it's going to be pretty good. Hopefully finals, yeah.
Henry Millick, 7 Spencer Golf News. To be the best, you must beat the best. And for the fighters of Williams Boxing Gym here in Port Lincoln, they did exactly that. A squad of 4 boxers went over to compete in the state championships, all achieving success once they crossed the ropes.
So Boxing South Australia held the state titles, the SA state titles over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We originally nominated 7, we only got 4 matchups.
Fighters Scotty and James taking on the challenge of moving up a weight class and coming out victorious, claiming state titles in their divisions. Some even competing twice in 2 days.
It was definitely a test. It's the first time I've had to fight back-to-back over 2 days. The first one was a tough one. That was the full distance with a very heavy opponent. But yeah, the second one was cream on the cake.
The gym's success stems from the teaching of former professional boxer and founder of the club, Peter Williams. A busy night for the head coach, coming up with different strategies for each of his pupils.
I try and relax before the fight, and down in the rooms you really feel for the fighter themselves because you've been there and you know exactly what they're going to go through. And the simple fact is that you try and instill what's in front of them.
But like most good things, it didn't happen overnight. The lead-up included early morning training sessions, sacrifices and discipline. The true life of a fighter.
5:30am fight camps, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as well as 5 o'clock night trainings and sparring Friday nights and Sundays. So many sacrifices, like I said, the list could go on, where it be food or it be social.
Peter has since handed over the reins of the gym to Scotty, where he looks to continue the Williams legacy, helping the next generation.
You know, I've handed over the gym to Scotty. He's done extremely well.
Like I said from the start, if there wasn't Peter Williams, we wouldn't have a Williams boxing gym. I hold his values true.
However, the sport of boxing does much more than teach people how to throw a good left-right, with many fighting their own battles outside the ring.
Say to anyone, please come to a boxing gym and face reality in life, and we'll help you out as well in that on that path.
As far as young ones, massive discipline in this sport. Teaches so much about yourself.
The team will enjoy some downtime before getting back into training. As for Scotty, he's setting his eyes on the Australian Masters next year. Henry Millick, 7 Spencer Golf News. People from across the Eyre Peninsula gathering to support some of the SANFL's locally grown talent. On neutral territory, Norwood had some vital home ground knowledge with 5 Eyre Peninsula players sporting the Redlegs jumper.
I used to play the under-15s carnivals and stuff down here in Centenary when I was playing for Great Flinders back in my junior years, and it's been really good. I've caught up with a heap of people from back here that I haven't seen in a while.
The match a one-sided affair with the Redlegs thumping the Bloods 127-59. Former local Ben Jarvis having a day out, kicking a game high of 4 goals. The result spoiling John O'Beach's 200th game celebrations.
I'm still enjoying my footy, so hopefully we can get back into the finals, because the last couple of years we've been towards the bottom of the ladder. But yeah, still love my footy, and I'll keep playing until the body's done.
It's the first of a number of regional SANFL games this year, with the Crows in North Adelaide heading to Whyalla during the Country Championships in July.
It's the first of 3 regional games we have this year, which is fantastic. You know, that's the most we've had in a long time in one season, and to get SANFL footy out into the regions is so important for the growth of our game.
Both sides eager to support regional footy.
I think going forward, we're looking to make it a real game that we hopefully annually have.
Good for the country towns to get around the footy, then the SANFL footy.
Norwood now in the top 5, whilst Westies remain winless. Henry Millick, 7 Spencer Golf News.